Scene on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
Confidence by Ray, Malik Berry and Nana Rogues. Loving that one. BBC Radio London. Aurie Styla, The Scene. If you want to get involved in the conversation, make sure you tweet in at BBC Radio London. That's BBC Radio London, all one word. Or you can text in on 81333 and start your text with the word London. In the building, I've got Daniel Nero and Natasha Adams. You guys still here?
Yeah.
Still here.
Nice.
We're still here.
All right, let's talk topics. Have you seen all the stuff with Jordyn Woods?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know who Jordyn Woods is, Daniel?
Nah, who is he?
No, she. Jordyn Woods. It's a she. Okay,
What is it?
Kardashians,
Oh,
the whole
I
Tristan
know.
Thompson.
They slept with her
no, she
friend.
never
No,
slept with him,
allegedly,
you know.
but we
she
found
never
out
slept with him.
she didn't.
Oh, she didn't know.
Just kissed him real quick.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Alright,
it.
let me
Like,
give-
it got blown. Like, anyway, yeah.
Let me before we get into it, let's give some reference.
Okay.
Jordyn Woods and Tristan Thompson. It was like a cheating scandal, and it continues. His girlfriend or wife, were they married?
It is a girlfriend.
Girlfriend. So Khloe Kardashian says, well, basically this is how it started, right? Tristan Thompson, Khloe Kardashian broke up. He's known notoriously for being a cheater.
Okay.
Right? It's something he's admitted to. He's notoriously been known for that. Khloe has taken it back several times.
I was cheating on her.
Yes.
I was cheating on Khloe.
Oh, Khloe Kardashian,
cool,
right?
okay.
The last scandal was that it came out that Jordyn Woods had allegedly slept with Tristan Thompson,
Yeah.
right? Jordyn Woods is a family friend. She's actually Kylie Jenner's best friend, so Khloe's little sister. Kylie's best friend, and
Jesus.
Khloe would call her, like a sister part of the family, right? That's what they would say.
Yep.
Jordyn Woods didn't get a chance to say her story before everybody dragged her on Twitter, all over social media, until she went on to Red Table, Jada Pinkett
Pinkett,
Smith,
yeah.
and her mum and her daughter,
Yeah.
right? And said the side of the story. Now, when it's been made a lot more clear, she said her side of the story is that I didn't sleep with him at all. He kissed me. I know I should have been there. I was too drunk in the lifestyle, having a bit too much fun, got too comfortable, but there was no interaction before that day. There was no wanting of an interaction, and she knows she made a mistake and she has tried to apologise. She also was on Red Table Talk and she said, I don't want everyone to go at Khloe because she hasn't done anything wrong. She's upset with what's happened. Everyone's demonising her when in fact Tristan's the one who acted the way that he acted.
Yeah.
It's been a hot topic this whole weekend, and right now social media is kind of split between what side to take.
Yeah.
It was Jordyn. The reason that they broke up was did Tristan cheat by just kissing? Was Jordyn to blame for being in that environment and then causing Tristan to want to be tempted? Is Khloe attacking Jordyn where she should be attacking her husband or her boyfriend? And, like, what's I'm going to talk to a dope black dad right now, who is in a relationship. You are engaged,
Yes.
right? Shouts to Rox. I
Big
know
up
Rox as
yourself.
well, and you got kids as well. Talk to me. What's your view?
Boy, just going on from what you said, it's a bit mad still. Nah, it is though, because why would you be, I'm just thinking, like, my Roxanne's sisters and her friends. So I'm thinking of Roxanne's sister's friend. I would never be in a situation at all where that could even, there's never going to be a situation where Roxanne's going to hear, oh yeah, Daniel and whoever was together looking all cozy or this.
Yeah,
that. Like,
you wouldn't put yourself in that
Nah,
position.
never. That's just madness.
But what if? Now this is the thing. It was like at a party. They were at a party firstly, and then it was an after party at Tristan's house. Jordyn said what she saw was Tristan's like a family member. She's known him for years. He said, all of you lot can come to the party. She was like, all right, party time. Didn't see it as anything.
Yeah.
So she didn't feel like she was putting herself forward because it was her and her friends at this house party.
That's cool.
But
she had her legs on his legs.
Now this is
What are you doing?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Then what, like,
you wouldn't be in that position.
No, that's what I'm saying. That I'm waiting for the bit where you're gonna say,
Okay.
like, yeah, they came back. He said he was having an after party.
So,
That's cool.
All
Yeah,
right,
they
so
came
imagine.
over.
But this is how I picture what Jordyn was trying to express. I don't know for sure. I can't speak for her. She was they were comfortable. Basically, I was on a sofa. He was sitting on the sofa, and she was sitting on the armrest of the sofa.
Yeah.
But her legs were laying on top of his.
Well, red flag.
Well,
That is a big red flag.
What is that about?
Red flag.
Why
Red flag. Like, why are you putting your legs over me? Like you're looking to get me in trouble, innit? Like, you're looking to get me in trouble. You don't know my missus.
Okay.
This is it.
What?
And the thing is, I know your missus
That's
and her
what I'm
sisters,
saying,
innit?
trying to get me in
That's
trouble.
war. That's war.
Nah.
Now, all right, but see it this way, right? In her eyes, because they were all drunk.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's say, and I'm only throwing the other
Devil's
side of the
advocate,
story,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Devil's advocate right now. In her eyes, you know, when let's say there's you, your missus, your sister, and a partner, and all of you lot just on a sofa, and everyone's all comfortable and so on. It's not a thing where you're actually trying to put leg over the next person. But you know when you can get cozy, you just lean up on your sisters or your partner or whatsoever. But your missus is here and
I don't know who's doing
I'm
that.
just trying to
Is that
throw.
what you're doing?
Me?
No,
No.
is that
I'm
what
not
you're
doing
doing?
that. I'm not doing that myself.
Don't try to get him in trouble.
but-
What are you
No,
saying?
what are you trying to do here?
It's
What I'm saying,
Why
I'm
does it
trying
seem
to.
like it's normal?
I'm trying to throw devil's advocate.
Okay,
In her
sorry.
eyes, Jordyn was saying she was drunk and she was just, it was comfortable. It was like, well, it's like family. It's like a big brother to me.
Okay.
Right?
I
Daniel's
just
face is saying no.
I can't. Like I just don't. I can't see the situation where anyone, like, if it was Roxanne's sister,
Yeah.
then cool. Like that's a bit different. Like, but Roxanne's sister's best friend.
It's a bit much.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah,
that's
she got
fucking
mad comfortable. She got, but we have to remember she's only 21.
She's only a kid.
That's the thing. When
Another
you're
thing.
21, you're doing a
How old's
madness.
mine?
Tristan's like 27, 28.
I thought
Okay,
it
so
was
he's
our
not
age.
that.
No. He's like 27, 28. I like to throw out here, Chloe's 34. Carry on.
Okay.
Just want to throw that out there, yeah? Chloe's 34. Just carry on.
Yeah,
though.
she's just young, and she got caught up in the hype, and I think she just made a bad decision. And she should have went home after the party. Don't get comfortable going to Chloe's man's house.
And the thing is, from what I hear as well, they would already split at this point, like a fresh
Really?
split.
Oh, I didn't even
so
know
they're broken
that.
up as
It's a
well.
fresh split.
Oh, I
Red
didn't know
flag.
that. I thought they split after that.
Red.
See, I'm just throwing extras in because I want to hear each part of your
That's the
understanding
thing,
of
like
this
you
now.
hear different things like on Twitter and stuff though. You never get the full story. That's the first time I heard that they split up. Then.
Yeah, so
Before then.
basically, I mean, Jordyn had said on the show that their relationship had already broken down. They were not together because
Okay.
Khloe was accusing Jordyn of breaking up a happy family.
Okay. I think because she was just vexed at the time.
She
know?
was,
She
but-
just was acting out. At
But
the
if you're
time.
vexed, do you not go for the person that actually cheated on you, not for...
See, this is it. It's easy to sit there and say that, but when you're in it, like you're just vexing it. You're just
Yeah.
doing a madness. She just had a baby not long ago. It's mad disrespectful. You're meant to be my sister, and that's what you're doing. So,
But he's meant to be your partner.
but I'm sure she is cussing Tristan. I'm sure she
Well,
is.
the thing is,
So-
she had to retract her statement because
Yeah,
she went on
yeah.
Twitter and she was saying, "You're the reason, Jordyn. My
Yeah.
family broke up."
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Hold on,
Yeah.
you know, Tristan was a part of this story."
Yeah.
Later on, she put up another tweet saying, "Look, I know Tristan was the reason that my family broke up." Contradictory tweets.
Yeah, but it's because she's going through mad emotions.
I get that, but you better check yourself because no, you go through mad emotions, but you got to listen. It takes long to type 280 characters of content.
Fair
Is it
enough.
280 now?
Yeah, it's 280 now on Twitter.
What?
You ain't used to it for a
I
minute,
haven't
bro. It's
used
like
to it
a
for
year and a
ages.
half, 2 years
Oh
now,
my
bro.
Lord.
It's
Bruh.
280 now. You can get some serious stuff
Oh
out
my
now.
days, I need to
Some
jump
serious.
back on you now. Yeah, 280, okay.
You want to write?
It's a whole Insta caption now you can do now.
Okay,
Trust
cool.
me. So the thing is, another thing, we're going to talk about this for a bit as well, but because we're going to go to the news in a couple of minutes, but afterwards we're going to talk about this. This is the thing. What I don't like, and what a lot of people have said, and this is just my view as well, Khloe has been known to teeth man. Khloe's been known to teeth man. So
They're all, but they're all.
it's a
you
very,
mean that?
the
Because when-
Kardashians, it's a very different family.
Yeah.
You all like listen. We all make mistakes. Chloe is now a bigger woman. She
Yeah.
won't make this probably the same. She's ready to settle down. She's thinking she's with a man who's ready to settle down. She had a baby after all of her sisters had 100 kids, and now she's ready to settle down.
You
and
like
then
Khloe, innit?
I
You
do.
like her.
All right,
I
so
do.
let me, wait, hold on. Are we
like
saying
her.
that Chloe's age is a factor in that she's older now and has made mistakes before?
Yeah.
Well, how old's Tristan? He's in his 20s still.
I mean, he's just a man, innit?
I don't want to hear that.
What?
talk.
Look at this.
So
No,
black
but
dad sitting right next to you. I don't want to hear that
He's
fight.
just a man. This is just a
No,
man.
but you know what? When you're in that environment, I think for men it's very, very hard to say no. And I think he's wrong because she's only 21. She's a baby to him. I don't know what he's doing, but like, come on, man, he's like a baller. That's what they're known for.
Do you know? I think that what you're saying applies to someone like who isn't in the limelight. I don't understand.
Oh
No,
my God.
I don't understand it. No, I don't. And someone needs to explain it to me.
Yeah.
You're famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're known
Yeah.
by millions and millions and millions of people. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How are you cheating? Like how? Like what? How?
Do you know,
It's
do you know
exciting,
what?
I
All right,
guess.
let me throw it out here, yeah? I'm not saying I've done this because I haven't, but
Okay.
no, I'll be real. Temptation's out there. When you're famous, there's more opportunity
There we go.
that is thrown in your face. Because, you know, all right, let's say someone who's not famous, you're walking around, you see a girl you like, and you're like, yo, she's nice. She may have seen you, but she ain't thinking anything apart from, oh, he's nice and carry on.
Yeah.
But if you're famous and she recognizes you, she might go, oh, he's nice. Wait, ain't that
Yeah.
moment there is opportunity to start a conversation Do you see what I mean?
I totally understand that, yeah, and I get that. But what I'm saying is, as the dude, wouldn't, and you've got a missus who's Khloe Kardashian.
No, then you should have played it a lot smarter than
But
that.
then the
and
girl,
said, nah.
because it's like who the girl is, he probably thought, oh, she ain't gonna say anything, innit? Like we'll both do this little secret done. Do you know what I mean?
I really want to see your films.
I'm gonna make a film on this.
I really want to see your films because
I'm gonna do a male perspective and a female perspective. That's my next film. You heard it here first, right?
Yeah.
I want to see your films. I want to see them.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like this one scenario, but then narrated by the man and narrated by the woman. I like that still.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
We're going to talk about this in like a little bit more. Don't go anywhere. If you want to get involved, make sure you tweet us at BBC Radio London, or you can text on 81333. I'm here with Daniel Nero and Natasha Adams. We've been talking about Jordyn Woods, Khloe Kardashian, and that whole mix-up palaver. But we're going to go to the news. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on the other side. That is right. This is BBC Radio London. My name is Aurie Styla. In the building with me is Natasha Adams, is Daniel Nero, and is Malika. You guys cool?
Yeah.
Nice and mellow, nice and chilled. Everyone's all kicked back. You know what I'm going to talk about. Yeah. Jordyn Woods again and Khloe Kardashian situation with Tristan. Now, welcome Malika, who's come in and joined us in this conversation. We spoke to you about your music and we played one of your songs. We need to hear your opinions. Do you know the whole Jordyn Woods, Tristan Thompson, Khloe stuff? What's your views?
My views are that there are many views. So what's a specific question?
Okay. All right. So we kind of fell off of who's to blame, Jordyn, Tristan, or both?
Okay. So this is, I had some friends over at the weekend and everybody was talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the better question. If Khloe and Tristan were not together.
I like you. I like you already.
She's you know, you already know this.
Already, I like her.
You already know
that.
this.
Not like Mrs. Marvel.
Mrs. Marvel, I love that one.
Mrs. Marvel hater. I like you.
Wait.
All right, go on, Malika.
I have a lot of guy friends. So if they were not together, was it really cheating?
Negative.
No, it is.
Oi.
It wasn't cheating.
Says the
It
Khloe
was
fan.
cheating.
Absolutely.
What if they're not together?
But if they're not together,
Let me tell you something.
Okay, what? Right.
If it's like she's basically Khloe's sister,
Of course.
it's mad disrespectful.
Yes.
But I just blame it on her age in it. So, you know,
being
she's
21
young.
or Jordan being 21.
Yeah, she's
No,
young.
'cause
She doesn't know what she's really doing.
You can't say you're 21. Like, I know there are some people who do silly things when they're 21,
Yeah.
but there are also some people that when you're 21, you still have sense. So I
I
can't
think
be
she
like,
just got
oh,
caught
you're
up in the
21.
hype of like the whole culture. Do you understand? Like
The whole going out party.
Yeah, you'll
and
go
stuff.
out party, then you're just like, oh, let's keep going and going and going.
But the thing is, from what she said, and I believe it, I don't think she went to kiss him. He kissed her.
Oh, okay, wait. So that was the other thing.
Yeah, go on.
So on the Red Table Talk,
Yeah.
she said I was leaving
Yeah.
and he kissed me.
Yep.
So I've been in a situation where I was talking to someone, they kissed me. And they didn't put their tongue in, but they just kissed me.
Yeah.
And I was shocked as well. So I think like where she did go wrong, you're right. They were like family. So like that was crossing. That
Incest.
was 100% crossing
No,
the
not that
line.
kind of.
Incest. I mean, no, but
Sorry,
they.
too far.
I mean, it's too far. But maybe. But at the same time, if he did kiss her, if she was like literally walking out of the door and he not grabbed her and kissed her, but like grabbed her face and kissed her, and she was kind of startled. Then that
startled
again,
thing. Can we talk about
that
it?
wasn't cheating. That wasn't that she didn't get into something with him. She was minding her own business.
She said she wanted to leave, innit?
And
Yeah.
she left.
Yeah, but you know, if someone kisses you,
Yes.
someone kisses you, and then you're like, "Whoa, what happened there?" Listen,
But
I'm gonna take you aside. Like, listen, you can't be doing them things there.
But remember,
That's my sister.
All right.
You don't just leave. What's that? That's
Okay.
a lie. That's what it is.
Wait,
it's a lie.
hold on. Take who aside?
I
Who
would take
who?
Tristan. Like, if you kiss me,
Yeah.
I'll take you aside and I'll be like, listen, like, you can't
I
be
hear
doing
that. But on the other side, I mean, I'm not saying the age. I'm not saying the age plays a factor in her decisions. But this is a 34-year-old man.
No, he's not
tw-
34. He's at 27.
No, sorry, 27.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Chloe's
That's
a
Chloe.
34.
Chloe's the older.
Yeah, I was going to be so rude. I was saying no, Chloe's a 34-year-old man. But I didn't mean that. I did not mean that. It was the way the sentence was structured, whether I believe it or not.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm joking.
You're deep.
I'm joking. But Tristan's 27, 28, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was he a basketball player or a football player?
Yeah, boss.
Basketball player, right? Jordyn, inebriated because she had loads of alcohol. It might have been a difficult thing for her to approach at that time to say, let me put you aside
Yeah.
and have a serious conversation whilst I'm already liquored up and drunk. I'm not giving her free reign on this to say, well, she did okay. She shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. But how do you pull aside someone when you're drunk to have a serious conversation about something that startled you when it happened that wasn't as expected?
All right, that's
I
fair.
I think as well, pulling someone aside like that after they kiss you would be a very, very mature thing to do that I don't think a 21-year-old would be thinking about doing, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I think that's
it's a good point.
That's a very adult.
You don't
thing
think
to do.
you don't think a 21-year-old could think adult like that?
No, I don't think. Well, I mean, I don't. I'm just thinking of myself at 21.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting myself at 21.
I don't think that's a thing that like most 21-year-olds would do. I don't know. I don't think that if that situation, they'd be like, do you know what? Pull them aside and say, look, Tristan. Tristan, right, what you did was wrong, okay? And I need you to know that, Tristan, okay?
Appropriately.
I'm like Khloe's sister, so you shouldn't do that, Tristan.
But why
okay?
do you need to have that conversation? Because he knows. Because I don't know Khloe, Tristan, or Jordyn, but I know she's like family to those people. So if Tristan is in the family, Tristan should know she's like family because
no, Tristan knew.
They've been
Tristan knew. Tristan
knows. It's not
does.
Tristan don't need to be told. It's the other girl that's telling him like, don't because
Tristan,
of that. But Tristan knows.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So he knows, she knows, everybody knows, we all know. So then why do they even need to have
Stupid.
I could understand if that happened, she's drunk, she's leaving. I probably would have just like gone. I'd have been so shocked, I would have just gone. But the first thing I would have done is called my sister best friend, Kylie, and been like, yo. That would have been literally, I'd have been in the car because she said,
you would have called Kylie?
I would have called her straight away and said, you're this guy. Do you know who I would have called? I would have called my auntie Sonia's daughter, my cousin. That's who I would have called and been like, yo, this
had happened.
This has just happened.
So that was the next thing. There's so many different there's so many layers to this, because the next thing was now what came up is that she didn't say this had happened.
Yeah.
She had conversations and she didn't say, she left that part out. And Khloe feels betrayed because that part was left out, that he went to kiss her. She said, I was at the party, nothing happened. But in fact, something did happen, is that he went to kiss her.
How did it come out?
That's a good question.
Other people were at the parties.
So what, they saw?
Yeah.
This just gets even worse.
I know, other people. Cause when you got other people saying stuff, oh my days, blood. You know what I saw? I saw the legs on her, the kissing thing.
She's really silly then, so she should have definitely told. Because what I was gonna say is like, maybe she just thought, you know what, I don't want to cause any problems.
Which is what she said on the Red Table Talk.
I'm not gonna pursue this guy anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it under the thing and blah blah, because I don't want to break up a happy home. But if people seen, it's her duty. She needs to save herself.
But when
she
drunk,
needs to get in that car and phone immediately to absolve herself of like
she had no girl code there.
It was my natural short name.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it was kind of cut.
That's how rumors get started. You see, there's a
That's
cat
what I'm saying. You get me?
Sorry,
You go home. Who scratched you up like that?
When you
Who
get
got
those
you like that,
scratches,
Nero?
when you get those scratches.
Innit?
No, but it was her duty, like being smart about the situation. If something happened like that, and you know people have seen, it's your duty to absolve yourself and be like, look, he tried to kiss me, blah blah blah, nothing happened, I'm not interested, and you're out. You're out then. You don't, no Red Table Talks, no nothing.
So true.
You're good.
Okay, all right, cool. Do you think that would have been enough? Because look at the behaviour that's been happening so far. Chloe's been saying, you broke up a happy home.
She was vexed.
Vex or not, they were broken up.
She was
she never broke.
Like they
Jordyn never broke up no happy home.
Little argument.
Can I? So
go on.
You guys believe her? You believe Jordyn?
I-
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
The way the story looks, I believe Jordyn, especially with all the tweets afterwards with the Kardashians going at her, and I believe Jordyn.
I need you guys to watch the Joe Budden podcast.
My G, Joe, what?
I'm
Joe,
obsessed.
Joe, listen, my producer as well, we were talking about the podcast today.
It's
a
just
big boy
amazing.
podcast.
It's amazing.
It's a big boy
It's amazing.
podcast.
Chucky's podcast is really good as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Amazing.
big boy one.
Oh, I met Poet the other day. I was actually at like a Brits after party, and I met Poet, and I went up to him like, oh my days, I'm such a fan, and he was like, okay, thank you. I was like,
Nah, he's cool, man. He's a good person, man. He's funny.
Yeah, hilarious. I love it.
So when you watch Joe Biden's podcast, what did he say that stuck out to you?
Okay, so he said a couple of things. He said basically that, oh gosh, now I've got to remember because they talk for a very long time.
About 2 hours each,
yeah. So basically he was just saying, they kind of were doing like women who are not classy women, the bad word.
Trashy.
Okay.
Like, let's say trashy women. Like, yeah. So like some of their the behavior going from like the club to like the house party, being in there, like there's like trashy behavior, right?
Okay, yeah.
Also, they were saying there's no way that you can mistake a lap dance for somebody for you if you're just sitting. That doesn't look like a lap dance to anybody. Yeah. So how are you confusing the two? And then they were like, oh, she said she put the legs over, and it's like, oh, but she said she just a little bit over. Do you know what I mean? It's like all of these things you're putting yourself like in a position, and they were just like, Joe's just like, I don't believe the story. He's just like, I just don't believe it. He's just like, I don't.
I'm not with Joe on that one. I believe.
I'm not sure because she's young. So
she's not
making good. She's not making good decisions. She's putting herself in a madness.
This is why I want to. This is why I kind of hear what Natasha's saying about the age, right? Because when I was 21, I thought by 25 I'd be married, 2 kids, a house, and all sorts, right? I was naive in many ways, and I feel like my behaviour. No, let's be real. My behaviour when I was 21, that's 10 years ago, right? At that point, there were some things that I might have done, how I might have approached. Let's say there was a lovely lady that I liked. How I might have approached her, in my eyes, might have been cool, calm, collected, bit of game. When I look back at 21-year-old self, I might have looked myself, well, you're an idiot, bro.
Exactly.
You're a fool, fam. Exactly. But now that I'm old enough to look back, I'll be like, nah, that behaviour was bad. But back in that mindset, I would have thought that behaviour was okay.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she couldn't be lying. She could be, but I kind of believe.
I think sometimes when you're trying to cover up a lie, you put a little bit of a like for example, I just put my leg there just to save you. So that's why I don't believe all of it. I think that these days everyone has phones. We would have seen a bit more evidence online, but...
Sorry, like Joe actually did make a joke. He was just like, she said that everybody's phones
were taken away,
but Jordyn was like, I kept my phone, and they were like, the side chick would keep the phone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Wow.
Oh my.
He was like, of course she gets to keep the phone.
Oh my.
She's the side chick.
She's the side chick. Oh my.
My phone's been taken. What is this? Is it school?
It's a comedy show, you can't record the thing. this material can't go out.
Did the phones really get taken?
Yeah.
Yeah, but people do that
at parties,
like industry parties.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. We're not up to that level yet.
I'm not mingling with them people.
Me either.
I apologise.
I've had a phone taken once or twice. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I've been comedy shows where they do that, so I understand it. Okay. All right, the thing that doesn't stick with me as well, which I don't like, and this is one of the things that make me think the whole thing is fabricated. This is the Kardashians. Their new season's coming out in a minute, right? One of the things that they were vexed about was Jordyn going on Red Table breaches non-disclosure agreement, NDA, right?
Oh, okay.
If this was really about breaking up and cheating, you're not thinking, oh my God, and you've breached non-disclosure. Oh, how are we going to put this in our TV program? There's a lot of it that I don't get. I feel like a lot of it could be fabricated or forced because it's the Kardashians. Everything about them is how do we brand our ratchetness as well as our quality?
I think their whole thing's fake. Like
wow.
their whole
that was so passionate.
No, but, yeah,
it is though.
Wow.
Like everything is like.
You really think that someone is going to risk their heart being broken?
Yes. The Kardashians. Yes.
Yeah. I do. I really just think
the Kardashians. Yes.
I don't understand them. Like I don't.
But why don't you like them?
No, it's not that. It's not. Do you know? I wouldn't even say that I don't like them. I just don't have anything for them, either good or bad. I just genuinely don't care. Like I don't. Okay,
I'm going to need you to care for the sake of this conversation.
Wow. Okay.
It's like really close to me.
I just don't understand.
Wait, are you?
I am a fan.
You're a fan of.
I'm a fan of them.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I just think that there's so many layers, but I don't think that they would purposely do this for
makeup. Sorry, go on.
I don't think,
sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
I don't think they would do this as a stunt. Yeah. I don't think who in their right mind would do that for a stunt?
Nah,
definitely.
look at Jussie.
Oh, well, okay, I have to go.
Oh, wow.
No, we won't
Okay.
even get into that. But
guy,
we're not-
Joss.
no, I'm not going to get into it. But I do believe that some people fabricate heartache and pain for the clout, for the check. Definitely, for social media.
Do you know what I don't understand is I don't like this Jordyn girl and Kylie, like they seem like, well, not seem like they're super close, like literally like sisters.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how Jordyn would have even got into that situation with
That's what
Jordyn.
I said.
I just don't understand that
I
at
put my
all.
hand up. Can I want to ask a question like I'm in school? All right.
I thought you were agreeing. I thought that's
No.
Okay,
Oh, no.
okay.
I got a question, right? And I'm gonna ask everyone in here. Be absolutely honest, yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a difficult one because people might think, "Oh, is it me?" Have you not had a best friend whose older brother or older sister or cousin you've gone, I'm not gonna lie, I'm attracted to?
Yeah, but this is
No. Answer the question. Because we're talking about Jordyn and sister's partner, whatever. Have
You
you
can
not?
find someone attractive. It doesn't mean I'm going to put my leg over him.
Okay, all right. That's
Thank
a
you.
terminology that is very. It's got two edges on that one. It's two edges on that one because of what we discussed.
Okay.
Pull my leg out. It took me a while. I was like,
No, all right. I'm asking individually. You, sir.
Yeah, of course. But I don't. But how does that relate though? How does?
Because we were saying about Jordyn and Kylie being that close, so she wouldn't go there because of it being such a close-knit family.
Yeah.
But I'm asking everybody else in here, these are the morals that we have, but sometimes, just sometimes, there might be an attraction that is more than what you can understand, and the mystery of that attraction is what brings you in even more. It's kind of like forbidden fruit. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, but I mean, your best friend. I don't know how that. Like I said, I don't know these people. I've only heard. I know the Kardashian name, and I just heard about this Jordyn person. I thought it was a guy at the start. So,
Wow.
Yeah, so but I'm thinking of like my best friend. My best friend doesn't have a sister, but if they did have a sister, I wouldn't. That would be totally off.
It's
I could find them hot, like, and I'd probably even tell him. I'd be like, well, your sister fire. Your sister is fire. Like, and if I weren't your friend,
But because I am.
yeah, but because I am, I'm gonna let her live. I'm gonna let her breathe.
In fact, I'm going to make sure nobody knows.
Yeah.
I'm protecting you. No, you're not. You're protecting your own interest.
Yeah, so you're lucky that I like you. You get me? But yeah, nah, that would be totally off limits. I wouldn't even be in a position that someone could say, "Yo, blah 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 blah."
I hear that. And Malika?
I have an older brother,
Okay.
and he had a really, really close friend.
Okay.
And I used to think he was really, really cute. And when he used to come to the house, I would like try to sit on the side of the sofa.
See?
Be like,
Look what other legs on the- other legs on the
wait,
legs,
no,
yeah.
He wasn't interested in me at all. But I was like, hey.
But imagine he was.
It's some Keenan and Kel business, this, you know.
However, no.
Remember Keenan's little sister had an obsession with Kel.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
carry on, sorry.
100%. However, that's not what this story is. This story is like my sister. She has a really good friend, like a best friend, who's literally known me since I was like 5. So it's like her baby father or her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So it's like me sleeping with my sister's best friend's partner.
Okay.
That could never happen.
That's mad.
That could never happen. That's just.
Yeah,
Like
that you've gone too far over the line.
my
innit?
sister's best friend, like she's my sister. Like she's known me since I was 5. That's family. Like, it's never happened.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Jordyn's been dropped from promoting anything Kardashian now. Took completely. Because I don't know if you know this. When you're friends with them, you're part of the business. You're part of the brand, right? She can't promote nothing of theirs. She can't. She could probably wear it, but would she want to? But the thing is, everybody's backed her. Everyone's gone, Jordyn, you're a G. There's one American actor who's ranted about the whole situation and said, Jordyn, get your own show, get your own clothing line, start your own makeup line, shut all of them out because you don't need them.
That's probably true in this day and age, to be honest. Like her whole like kind of, I don't know how big she was anyway, but
She had something. I think it was a makeup line.
Oh, is it?
But it was like with like she was just Kylie's best friend.
Oh,
like,
allow it. Don't, you're just categorizing her as the friend.
But she wasn't really anything though.
She was just like the best friend. We liked her because she's like the best friend.
Yeah.
And she kept her secret when she was pregnant.
And yeah, she was just like the sister best friend.
But now she's out there though. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
but
think. Yeah, go on.
But no, I was gonna say, but you know what? Back in the day, maybe like 10 years ago, whatever. Kim was Paris Hilton's assistant, and Paris was popping, and Nicole Richie was popping.
Yeah.
And they had the Simple Life, and they were popping. And nobody knew who Kim was, and Kim just came up the sides.
Hang
And
tight,
now,
Ray J. Hang tight, Ray J.
Yeah, big up
Ray J.
my guy, Ray.
Hang tight, Ray J.
I hit
Big
it,
up
I
man
hit it,
like
I
Ray
hit it,
J.
I hit it, I hit
Big
it.
up man like Ray J. You know why? You know what
I
it
got
is.
Ray J.
You know
Do
what
that,
it is.
yeah?
What you want?
Okay.
Hang tight, Ray
Okay.
J. You know what it is.
So she came up the side lane. I don't know. I don't
Like
want.
Ray J.
She
Okay.
came up the side.
Okay.
Just,
No, you guys are
just
too
like
much.
Ray. Just like Ray.
I'm not involved. I'm not involved. And the point is, now we know who
Yes.
the Kardashians are. And I think one thing that is the most important thing that we're all missing, Jordyn is best friends with is like family
richest
also to the Smiths.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
it's not like she doesn't have her own
Thing
connects
going on, yeah. She could
separate,
easily talk to other people, yeah.
And the Smiths are on her side and they're fully supporting her like family.
Yeah,
so
man.
You just never know.
Let me
But
say the Smiths we talked about.
Will and Jada.
yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
She
affiliated
came
with
from
them, yeah?
money. She's not like just this girl that came
her,
from nowhere.
Her father was the
Sound
sound engineer for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and him and Will became friends from that for life.
So you're set, really, then.
Pretty
anyway.
much, yeah.
She's
Pretty
already
much.
been good.
Yeah, man.
like Will on the table talk, he was like, "I'm on your side, baby girl.
Pussy,
Like,
yeah.
just do, we love you.
She needed
We're
backing,
here for
though, to
you."
be
Like,
Got the co-sign from Kardashians and then the Smiths.
And the Smiths. You just
Anyone
better
that
than
gets
me,
the
bruh.
cosign on that red table, you're kind of set.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
set.
yeah.
Like Jada's doing her
100%.
thing, bro. She is sorting it out, bro.
100%.
And I think for that reason she'll be okay. Like, but I do think her and Kylie will be friends again. I think that like maybe that she'll get back in the fold.
Yeah, eventually.
Part of me did think at first it was like a PR stunt, but I don't know. Like, I mean, it's sad regardless. You know,
100%.
it's not the worst thing in the world. There's much more serious, much worse things happening.
Yeah, she didn't sleep with him. Jeez.
You know.
But imagine if they're acting like this over like a peck.
Do
Right.
the Kardashians do that thing like Love and Hip Hop where they like all sit? Do they do that on the show? Is it like that?
The reunion.
No, they don't. They don't do that.
No, they don't do that. Oh, that'd be
No,
sick,
they don't
innit?
do that.
Kardashian
I'd watch that one.
reunion.
They
I'd
don't.
watch that
Yeah,
one.
just to see.
Yeah, just to see.
And them get fake mad. You know what you did. You know what you did. And then throw the
Yeah,
microphone across the
and
table.
then walk off and then like pretend to go for the person and get stopped. And
Yeah.
that. That would be good. That's a shame. That's a shame.
Hey, listen, we've got Malika in the building, I've got Daniel Nero in the building, and I've got Natasha Adams in the building. We're going to go to a track. Don't go anywhere. This is Ray Black, Mama. It's been a good conversation today. Mouth's dry. Got water in my hand, trying to not have that dry lip. And everyone's looking at me in the studio going, nah, it's dry, blood. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't care. We've been talking some stuff. Been talking Khloe, Jordyn, and we've been talking about what is too close when it comes to relationships, in family, in terms of if it's your friends, part like sister or whatever. And because Jordyn basically, she went out. Well, no, she didn't go out with. Let me not say.
You're
this.
just adding to the
Let me
story
just
now. You
add
see
it.
what I'm saying?
I'm making
Go
it
that way
juicy.
on Twitter.
But people said they were going out for a time.
I saw someone
People saying
online,
Jordyn was going out of town with Tristan, like and linking up, and they've been communication.
So then
from
why
before.
would it be a
They've been doing it
kiss?
for
Guys,
months.
come on, just stop it now. Like,
I
you guys are
mean-
adding
It
to
would have
the
been.
story.
That's actually a
You
good
guys
point.
should be filmmakers. I'm not even joking. Like, you
Why
are
would it be a
adding
kiss?
mad
No, but it's true.
storyline.
That's actually deep. If they've been linking up for a long time, why would it be a kiss?
Exactly.
Just a kiss.
Come
Because
on.
maybe like they forgot they were drunk. They
They
forgot where they
forgot.
were. No, like they were drunk. They got whatever, and then she's had to like double back because you know what? They give you a PR story. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're trying to sell this for the season. What season are we on? 74 or
I
something?
think like they're 25.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that. I just don't like.
Yeah,
the
it's got a bit
Kardashians.
boring, I like
I'm
it.
just
More
not a
than
fan.
friends, bro.
I think you don't have to like. I think I said this when we were off air, but like you don't have to like them. But I think you should respect that they've created an empire
I
and
respect-
a
yeah, no,
legacy,
no.
like a branding from a business perspective.
100%.
Yeah.
Malika, I like this girl. I like her a lot.
100%.
Yeah.
I respect the empire that they built.
Yeah.
But it's like what Killer Mike said, right? Look at Coke. Coke did amazing stuff when it comes to how much money they've made. They've also caused a lot of diabetes as well. And that's the
wow.
Kardashians. That's my view. That's not the BBC's view. It's my view, right?
Yeah,
That's the Kardashians, right? Look what they did to Kanye, Tristan.
What they did. to
Yes,
them.
yes,
Wow.
yes.
This Kardashian
I'm
curse.
blaming them. Kanye, Tristan. Who else is there? No. Actually, Scott. Oh, listen.
I'm not involved though. I'm not involved. I'm not agreeing with you.
There's
I'm
a-
Tiger.
No,
Tiger's fine. He
Tiger.
came back. I was so
he
proud of Tiger.
escaped. He escaped. Is what he escaped. He got out of there.
Tiger?
Rob's one of them, and look what happened. Rob,
Oh, yeah.
poor Rob. Poor Rob. Now I'm playing.
Rob got China. I know about that story. I know about that story. I know about that. I know about Rob and China.
It's political.
That was a good one.
Do you know what's dread for me as well? Khloe was getting vexed at Jordyn about the whole teeth man thing.
Yep.
Right? Apparently, even though they broke up. Khloe, hold on, Trey Songz from Lauren London. Khloe was dating Trey Songz when he was in Lauren London. Who else is there? Tristan. Didn't Tristan have? There was a baby on the way with a woman, and then she copped Tristan.
Oh, she's
moving reckless.
Trash. What's going on, man? What is this? This whole intertwining thing, man.
Wait, I'm not done. There's more.
one more.
There's one more. Hold on.
what is
It's
it?
not Tristan. It's not
Oh, French Montana
French Montana.
was with Trina.
Was with
was
Trina. French Montana was seeing Trina, and then she went, "Nah, I'll do a bit.
really
Of,
back
do a
her
bit of
after
French."
hearing that. I can't. What can I say?
But then,
now?
how do you get vexed? How do you get? But the same way, look at what's it? And then you got your sister, getting vexed. Kylie about it's your friend. Didn't Kylie teeth?
They're all teeth.
Was someone else
Tiger took from China.
from China?
Oh, yeah.
China said, "I want my revenge, so I'm going to take your brother."
It is the best filmmaking ever.
It is.
It is.
You couldn't make this story up, you know.
It's as if it's fabricated.
No, but
It's as if it's made up. Wild. Out there, huh?
it's crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy. I mean, do you know the cycle with Tiger and
I know
Robin?
that. I know a little bit. I know Tiger was about, and then
Tiger has a child with Black China.
Yes, I know that. Yeah.
Tiger went with
Very
Kylie Jenner,
It's mad.
right?
Say that again.
Tiger and Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, I know that.
They don't have a child, do they?
No.
They don't have a child. But Black China then goes with Rob.
Yeah.
They have a child.
Yeah. And then
So they're cousins and brother and sister.
yeah, this is what I'm saying.
It's a bit mad.
This is a serious thing. Like,
It's a serious issue in the community.
Wild.
Coming
Like,
up on season 24 of The Kardashians.
What is all that about, though? I don't understand.
It's
like,
crazy.
There's no boundaries. That's the problem. It's just like everyone's on a mad one and on this clout thing. It's mad. Do you know what?
Good luck to them.
They need therapy.
Yeah, good luck to them. Ladies and gentlemen, we come back to like last 2 minutes, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through and I'm going to ask you guys to speak out your social media so we know where to follow you. Daniel, you was in here first. How do we find you?
Yep. So you can hit me up on Instagram, which is at Daniel X Nero. Mm-hmm. I think that's across everything, and I'm gonna start using Twitter since I know you can do 280 now. Mad thing. So yeah, it's at Daniel X Nero across everything.
Nice. Natasha?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Filmmaker Tash, and make sure you go and check out Growing Pains on YouTube.
Okay. And also at Coach Tash.
Yeah, everything is at Tash Adams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. And Malika?
My Instagram is Malika is her name, Malika, and I think my Twitter is Malika is her name too.
Okay. Yeah. And you got your EP coming out soon?
My EP, yeah, and
Tension.
Stranger Things Tension is definitely coming out. Stranger Things is out now. Check out Songs About Sea and my video on YouTube and all of that.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been BBC Radio London, The Scene with Aurie Styla, Daniel Nero, Natasha Adams and Malika. I'll be back next week, 8 till 10. I'm getting the applause.
Yes.
That's not even a sound effect. That is them clapping their dry hands. Thank you very much,
Dry hands,
people.
you know.
The hands are dry. Don't lie to yourself.
Lies.
We're gone later on, guys. Take it easy. I will see you next Monday. Bless up.